We all know The Walking Dead and The Last of Us are the reigning kings of zombie TV, and for good reason. But because they've dominated the spotlight for years, we're skipping them and their spin-offs to make room for some seriously underrated undead gems. These are the sleeper zombie series that flew under the radar, but totally deserve a binge. So if you think you've seen it all, think again. This list just might infect your watch list. Number 10, Freakish, Hulu.
When I die fast, even if it's a lie, tell them you did your best to protect me.
Freakish is a teen horror thriller with a zombie twist, set almost entirely inside a high school-turned-survival bunker. After a chemical plant explosion turns locals into mutated, rage-fueled freaks, a group of students must barricade themselves inside and fight to stay alive. With 2 seasons and 20 episodes, the series taps into claustrophobic tension, teen drama, and fast-paced creature chaos. It leans more toward high school melodrama than deep horror, but the short episodes and escalating stakes make it an easy, addictive binge. Social media stars like Liza Koshy and Leo Howard bring in fresh energy, while the show throws just enough curveballs to keep you guessing. Freakish might not be prestige TV, but for fans of campy, contained zombie survival stories, it's a fun, underrated ride. Number 9, Newtopia, Prime Video. Newtopia is one of 2025's freshest zombie series, blending apocalyptic horror with romantic fantasy and sharp comedy. Set during a viral outbreak overtaking South Korea, the story follows a recently broken up couple who find themselves navigating not just zombies, but their unresolved feelings as society collapses around them. Starring Park Jong-min and Blackpink's Jisoo, the show adds emotional depth and a stylish edge to the undead genre. It's only 1 season long with 8 episodes, making it a tight, bingeable ride. While the tone balances horror and heart, the world building and dramatic stakes elevate it beyond your standard zombie fare. Directed by Yoon Sung-hyun and co-written by Han Jin-won, known for Parasite, Newtopia delivers genre thrills with a surprisingly human core, especially for fans of Korean dramas with a dark twist. Number 8, Black Summer, Netflix. Black Summer is a gritty, fast-paced zombie thriller set in the early, most chaotic days of the apocalypse. Spun off from Z Nation, but with a much darker tone, the show follows Rose, played by Jaime King, a mother separated from her daughter during a brutal evacuation. Across 2 intense seasons and 16 total episodes, viewers are dropped into raw, unfiltered survival mode with minimal dialogue, shaky alliances, and relentless danger. The storytelling is stripped down and visceral, favoring tension and unpredictability over exposition. Season 1 dropped in 2019, with Season 2 following in 2021. Though it's now officially canceled, the series has earned a cult following for its nerve-wracking pace and cinematic approach. If you're into zombie content that feels real, unpredictable, and absolutely unglamorous, Black Summer is a must-watch. Number 7, Z Nation, Tubi.
We've been getting our asses kicked. Well, today is the day that all that changes.
Z Nation is what you get when you inject some chaos, humor, and total unpredictability into your typical zombie apocalypse. Originally airing on Sci-Fi from 2014 to 2018, the show ran for 5 wild seasons with a total of 68 episodes. Unlike the grim tone of The Walking Dead, this series leans into its campy, over-the-top style, complete with zombie tornadoes, mutant creatures, and a half-zombie anti-hero named Murphy, who might be humanity's last hope. As a ragtag group of survivors journeys across a ruined America, they face absurd, thrilling, and often hilarious challenges along the way. It's self-aware, fast-moving, and packed with surprises that make each episode feel like a new adventure. If you're after a zombie show that doesn't take itself too seriously, Z Nation is a binge-worthy blast. Number 6, Daybreak, Netflix.
Left because adults turn into what we call ghoulies.
Daybreak takes the zombie apocalypse and throws it headfirst into the chaos of high school drama, teen anarchy, and Mad Max-style madness. Set in post-apocalyptic Glendale, California, the story follows 17-year-old Josh as he searches for his missing girlfriend, while navigating a new world ruled by tribalized cliques, jocks, cheerleaders, gamers, and even a group of kid warlords. Along the way, Josh teams up with a genius 10-year-old pyromaniac and his former school bully turned samurai. With just one season of 10 episodes, this Netflix original became a cult favorite for its meta humor, fourth wall breaks, and bold style. Though it was canceled too soon, Daybreak stands out as a fun, chaotic, and surprisingly emotional ride through a teen wasteland filled with ghoulies, betrayal, and absurdity. Number 5. The Strain, Hulu. Created by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan, The Strain is a dark, gritty blend of viral outbreak thriller and ancient vampire mythology. When a plane lands in New York with all passengers mysteriously dead, CDC Dr. Ephraim Goodweather uncovers a horrifying virus with links to an ancient evil. As the infection spreads, New York becomes ground zero for an all-out war between humans and a terrifying vampiric plague. Over 4 seasons, 46 episodes total, the show evolves from medical mystery to full-blown apocalyptic horror. With strong performances, grotesque creature design, and Del Toro's signature gothic touch, The Strain delivers a uniquely stylized, blood-soaked saga. It's a must-watch for fans of horror, with a high-concept twist and long-form, slow-burn storytelling. Number 4. All of Us Are Dead, Netflix. A viral outbreak traps a group of high school students in the middle of an unfolding zombie apocalypse in All of Us Are Dead, a South Korean series that blends coming-of-age drama with relentless survival horror. Based on the popular webtoon, this series immerses you in the chaos and claustrophobia of a campus overrun by the undead. The emotional weight comes not just from the bloodshed, but from the moral decisions the students are forced to make. With 12 intense episodes in its first season, the show explores everything from loyalty and grief to the brutal instinct to survive. A second season is confirmed and expected to drop in 2026, a gripping, high-stakes zombie saga that's as heartfelt as it is horrifying. Number 3. Santa Clarita Diet, Netflix.
She threw up this. I didn't have formaldehyde, so I saved it in olive oil.
That was a crazy amount of vomit.
Well,
This offbeat horror comedy flips the zombie genre on its head with a suburban twist. Santa Clarita Diet stars Drew Barrymore as Sheila Hammond, a mild-mannered real estate agent who suddenly becomes undead and starts craving human flesh. Her loyal husband, played by Timothy Olyphant, scrambles to keep up as their normal life in Santa Clarita turns into a darkly hilarious mess of murder, cover-ups, and decaying body parts. Over the course of 3 seasons and 30 episodes, the show mixes gory slapstick with sharp satire and surprisingly sweet moments about love and marriage. It was canceled in 2019, but its cult status has only grown since. With its fast pace, clever writing, and standout performances, Santa Clarita Diet is a bloody good binge that never takes itself too seriously. Number 2. In the Flesh, Hulu.
You.
He's a bit different looking, but he's still the same.
In the Flesh delivers one of the most original takes on the zombie genre you'll ever see. This BAFTA-winning British series follows Kieran Walker, a reanimated teen suffering from partially deceased syndrome, who returns home after a zombie apocalypse, medicated, self-aware, and riddled with guilt. Set in a small village still haunted by trauma and prejudice, the show explores themes of identity, mental health, and social reintegration with a quiet intensity that's both heartbreaking and thought-provoking. Over 2 powerful seasons, a total of 9 episodes, the show blends supernatural horror with sharp social commentary. Although it was tragically canceled after season 2, its legacy endures as a deeply human story set in a world of the undead. In the Flesh is an underrated masterpiece waiting to be rediscovered. Number 1. Kingdom, Netflix. Kingdom is a South Korean historical horror series that redefines the zombie genre by setting its outbreak amid the political chaos of the medieval Joseon dynasty. When a strange plague begins raising the dead, Crown Prince Lee Chung must uncover the truth behind the infection while contending with a power-hungry elite intent on overthrowing the royal line. What sets Kingdom apart is its fusion of political intrigue, high-stakes action, and rich period detail. The sword-fighting sequences are visceral, the undead terrifying, and the court drama gripping, the show currently has 2 seasons and a prequel episode titled Ashen of the North, which deepens the world and emotional stakes. Tense, brutal, and beautifully cinematic, Kingdom stands as one of the most original and ambitious zombie series to date.
The news said it was a chemical breach. We have to stay inside, keep the...
And that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 zombie series you need to binge in 2025. From post-apocalyptic comedies to gritty survival thrillers and socially charged dramas, there's way more to the undead genre than just the mainstream. If even one of these series crawled its way onto your watch list, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next deep cut in horror and beyond. And if you stuck around to the bitter end, drop a zombie emoji in the comments. Until next time, happy binging, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the couch.